Further supplementaries? Question number 3, Tim Macindoe.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Finance. What progress is the government making in building a more competitive and productive economy that supports more jobs and higher incomes for New Zealanders?
Honourable Bill English.
Mr. Speaker, the government is making good progress. A more productive economy will be able to support higher wages for New Zealanders. Yesterday, Minister Stephen Joyce and I issued the 2013 progress report for the government's business growth agenda. This covers around 350 initiatives across capital markets, innovation, skilled and safe workplaces, natural resources, infrastructure and export markets. It's all focused on creating the conditions for business to invest another dollar and employ another person for jobs and growth, and for the regions to take advantages of the enormous opportunities available to them. I'd recommend that the opposition read the update to observe the significant progress the government has made across a broad range of economic policy.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Tim Macindoe.
How many of the business growth agenda initiatives have been completed?
Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr. Speaker, there are a large number of initiatives because there isn't one significant or even half a dozen significant policies that will make an enormous, that would transform this economy. So nearly half of the 350 initiatives have now been completed and 120 more are in the implementation phase. So, for example, 23 of the 55 export market initiatives have been completed. They include the first phase of the New Zealand Story, improving New Zealand's firms' access to international markets, and a range of initiatives to increase value from tourism and from our international education sector. Work has already begun to identify future priorities for the business growth agenda, and that member would be welcome to contribute.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Tim Macindoe.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. According to the progress report issued this week, what other progress is the government making across the business growth agenda?
Honourable Bill
Mr. Speaker,
English.
there's so many things to pick from. We remain on track for surplus in 2014-15. The government has completed 2 government share offers and a third is underway, putting billions of dollars into the Future Investment Fund for investing in new public assets, money that we've sourced mainly from New Zealand investors rather than the preferred option for the opposition, which is foreign bankers. We've established Callaghan Innovation and made $566 million in R&D grants over 4 years and announced the 10 national science challenges which have fully engaged the interests of the scientific community. There are dozens more initiatives, Mr. Speaker, but I don't have time to go through them.
Supplementary question. Tim Macindoe.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Further supplementary question. They are very good indeed. I'm glad the member's enjoying them.
Order.
How is progress with the business growth agenda being reflected in recent economic indicators?
Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr. Speaker, reasonably well, and I think rather better than the opposition would have hoped. Economic growth is gaining momentum, and we have one of the fastest growing developed economies in the world, probably in the top half dozen. Unemployment is falling. 53,000 new jobs were created in the past year. Wages and household incomes are growing moderately. We're particularly pleased how well the regions have done, leading New Zealand out of the recession. Most regions have stronger growth and lower unemployment than, for instance, our larger metropolitan area of Auckland.
Supplementary question, Dr. David Clark.
Does he believe that a more competitive and productive economy would result from destroying a proven animal productivity innovation hub surrounding Invermay, Dunedin?
Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, as the member will know, the relevant research community, that is the scientists who provide and have done for many years the high levels of research and development for our agricultural industry, have been through a process to try and decide how to do a better job of what they do. It is part of the task was for them to explain, particularly to the rural community, including in my electorate, just what the benefits of the changes at Invermay would be, and I'm sure that will be a fruitful discussion.
Point of order, Dr David Clark.
I seek leave to table the most recent report, which the ODT said blew the business case of the structure out of the
order. If that's a newspaper clipping, then
No. The independent report.
Is it in the public arena?
It's not, as far as I'm aware.
It's not. On that basis, I'll take the member's word for it, and I'll put the leave. Leave is sought to table that particular document. Is there any objection? Is there any objection? Yes, there is. Question. Order. Question number 4, Honourable David Cunliffe.